Hey, I want to talk to you about something today that I know you think about a lot. Speaking English, fluently, confidently, without freezing, without that horrible blank moment where the words just disappear. Because here's what I've noticed after years of working with English learners. Almost everyone has the same problem. And it's not what they think it is. They think the problem is vocabulary. If I just knew more words, I'd speak better. They think the problem is grammar. If my grammar was perfect, I'd speak more confidently. They think the problem is their accent. If I sounded more native, people would take me seriously. But here's the truth, and I want you to really hear this. The problem is not vocabulary. The problem is not grammar. The problem is not your accent. The problem is that you are living in your head instead of in the conversation. Let me explain what I mean. When a fluent speaker talks, they don't think about words. They don't construct sentences consciously. They don't check the grammar before it leaves their mouth. The language just comes, automatically, without effort. And the reason it comes automatically is not because they're smarter than you. It's not because they have a special gift. It's because they have done one thing so many times that their brain does it without thinking. They have spoken. That's it. They have spoken so many times in so many situations that the language became automatic. And automatic language feels like fluency. So here is the single most important thing I can tell you about becoming fluent. You cannot think your way to fluency. You can only speak your way there. Every minute you spend reading about English instead of speaking English, you are training the wrong muscle. Every minute you spend studying grammar rules instead of using them in real sentences out loud, you are building knowledge without building fluency. And knowledge without practice stays in your head. It never reaches your mouth. So what do? 3 things. Simple, practical. Starting today. First, speak every day. Not study. Speak. Even if it's just to yourself. Narrate what you're doing. Talk about your day out loud in English. Describe what you see when you walk down the street. Your mouth needs daily exercise exactly like a muscle. You cannot go to the gym once a week and expect to get strong. You cannot speak once a week and expect to get fluent. Second, stop waiting to be ready. This is the trap that keeps more English learners stuck than any grammar mistake ever has. I'll speak more when my English is better. I'll join the conversation when I'm more confident. I'll make the phone call when I feel ready. But confidence doesn't come before speaking. Confidence comes from speaking. The only way to get confident is to do the thing that scares you, imperfectly, nervously, with mistakes, and discover that it was survivable. And then do it again, and again, until it stops being scary and starts being normal. Third, embrace the mistake. Right now, you are treating mistakes like evidence of failure. Every wrong word, every grammar error, every moment of hesitation. You're using it to confirm the story that you're not good enough yet. But fluent speakers make mistakes too. Every single day. They just don't stop when it happens. They self-correct and keep going. Or they don't even notice, because the goal was never perfect English. The goal was communication. And communication doesn't require perfection. It requires presence. So here is what I want you to do after this episode ends. Say one sentence in English out loud, right now, about anything, your day, how you feel, what you can see from where you're sitting. One sentence, out loud, in your actual voice, because that one sentence, imperfect, nervous, quietly brave, is worth more than 100 hours of studying grammar in silence. Fluency is not a destination, it's a practice. And every single time you open your mouth in English, you're practicing, you're building, you're getting there, you're already getting there. I'm David. This has been LearnEng. Keep speaking. Bye for now.